Korean and Spanish, as well as English today. So it's exciting. Okay, we're ready to go. Well, welcome to our December Coffee with the Principals. Now, you might be wondering, why are we dressed in some different outfits today? So both of our schools are doing what's called an underground staff spirit week. So we're hoping that the students can figure out that the staff is dressed in different ways and what they're dressed as. So this week at Walker's, we had Monday was Tropical Day, so we had a lot of staff members in like Hawaiian shirts. Tuesday we did pajamas. Yesterday we did anything but a cup. So some of the teachers were drinking out of their boots or different frying pan. Today's flannel day. Do you want to talk about like some of the ones that you're doing?
Kennedy actually has an entire month of underground staff dress up competition, and it's a competition, so staff earn points. And every week there is one day that is a more pieces, more points day. So staff look ridiculous, which is incredible, and it is just a way for staff to get through that break of Thanksgiving to December, or the end of December. So today is ugly sweater. Monday we had dress like an elf. Tuesday was Twinkle Tuesday, and it was more pieces, more points. You had to wear as many lights as you possibly could on your body. And then yesterday, we actually had Mad About Plaid, so you could wear plaid yesterday. Tomorrow was Dressed Like Santa, extra point if you wear a Santa hat. So yeah, we have an entire week of it just to try to get us through to Christmas.
Okay, well, we didn't yet introduce ourselves either because I was so excited to tell you about our underground staff spirit week. I'm Dr. Jennifer Sasai, proud principal of Walker Junior High, and we have.
And let's give a shout out to Lidia.
Oh, yes. Lidia is our faces. She is doing the interpretation in Spanish today, so she's our interpreter today. From the Kennedy side.
And I'm Dr. Hill-Bonales, the proud principal of Kennedy High School. And we've got David and his fan club. So
you treat him like one of your sons. So Walker's going to go first today. We just want to share some good. Oh, we're going to do the icebreaker first. I forgot about the icebreaker. So David, are you going to lead us in this icebreaker?
Yeah, just really quickly, in the holiday spirit, we just in your tables really quickly, we wanted to talk about what is your favorite holiday tradition. So if you wanted to share that with
Me too. So good. Thank you. Okay, let's come back together. Does anyone want to share their favorite tradition? Anybody want to share their favorite traditions?
Oh, sure. Yeah.
So call some people. Share their tradition.
Yeah, would anybody like to share their favorite holiday tradition? Go ahead.
Anybody else want to share their favorite tradition? Yes,
Our team, it's funny, we all have a holiday Christmas movie. For me, it's a Lord of the Rings series, including Hobbit.
Okay.
And here is the red hair Anne. I don't know how to say it. In Korea, we say 빨간 머리 Anne with the red hair.
Oh,
Yeah. And here's another. Ghibli? There's a Japanese animated movies. So they all have the traditional movie. Watch it always at the end of this year.
that's great.
awesome. Nice. Well, we're so glad that you could share with each other and us your traditions. And we're gonna go ahead and move on now. So Walker's gonna share first some good things about the semester, and then Kennedy's gonna go ahead and share next. So here are some successes from Walker. So we are so proud that 78% of our Walker Vikings are on the honor roll. So they got an average or higher. So that is amazing that we have such a high percentage of students who are on the honor roll. They received certificates as well. So I hope they brought those home. If you didn't get them, check their backpacks. Okay, go ahead. So on Monday, we had our second annual Winter Sports Tournament at the district office. We are so proud that these young men here were first place winners in the district. We were the only school that had custom jerseys. So when they competed, they had Walker jerseys on and they did so well. So we're so proud of them that they won the district the second year in a row. So we're really excited for them. Next, we wanted to share with you some of our dashboard successes. So these are indicators. Our chronic absenteeism is declining. That means that more students are coming to school every single day.
One of those instances where decline is a
Good thing. Okay, and then we're so proud of our English learner progress. You will see that it has increased by 20% from last year. So we are actually in the green. We want to be in the green or the Kennedy green, Irish green, or blue. We want to be in those two colors, and we increased by a whole 20%. So we're so excited about that. Also, in another area that's like the chronic absenteeism, when we see a decline, we see that our suspension rate has declined and we're now in the green. And that means that only 1.8% of our students have been suspended. What's good about that is we've really worked on practices, on restorative practices to change behavior. So we're really proud of those areas from the dashboard. Thank you. So next, I wanted to bring up two of our Walker students. So our first student, her name is Zoe. She's going to come up. She's an 8th grader. She's going to share with us a little bit about her experience here at Walker Junior High, just for a minute or two.
Hello everyone, I'm a Walker student and I've been an honor student for 2 years. I'm a part of School Side Council and Corps.
And kind of still president.
Oh yeah, Kindness Club and Corps president. So Corps and PTs in general have taught me a lot, such as in 7th grade, we had a documentary regarding student behavior for 9 minutes. It taught me a lot about video editing and critical thinking, civic mindedness. Another one, the soapbox speech coming up, helps me build a lot of confidence regarding student voices and my own personal opinions. When working with students at council, it's also helped me bring together the opinions of a lot of students' needs and emotional supports. And it's great also working with another student representative, Thomas Spencer, who will be coming up next.
Thank you. I always like to share from the student voices themselves, right? So you can hear directly from them. So we're gonna hear from another 8th grader. His name is Thomas. Thomas, come on up. So Thomas, again, is an 8th grader like Zoe, and Thomas is also a student representative on our school site council. So I'll turn it over to Thomas. Thomas, your next picture there. See that? Zoe, yours is beautiful too.
Hi everyone, my name is Thomas Mansour and I'm a part of the core program, school site council, and core club. So one main thing that I want to talk about right now is how the school takes in students' voices. So recently we just installed urinal dividers into all the school in the boys' school bathrooms, and this has been an issue with many of the other boys in past few years. And me as a representative of the school site council, I was able to take in all the voices of students, and I was able to share them with people like Dr. Sasai, which allowed them to contribute into a healthier and more positive learning environment. And also, I think that this could also be translated into how we do PTAs. With PTAs, honestly, I think so far they have been great. They allow me to improve my critical thinking, and even if students feel a bit negatively, the school is the school will be able to talk about it and help improve it with my voice. Thank you.
Zoe and Thomas for sharing with us. So I had no idea first what a urinal divider was because I didn't. I was like, "What are you talking about? What is that? Why do you need that?" And so we were able to install those this week. So I had some of our young men at school come up to me and they ran up to me and they said, "Thank you so much for this." So they are so excited. They might talk about it. They might be excited, but who knew this would be such a big thing? And like Thomas said, students asked for it, so we were able to listen to their voice and do that. But more importantly, Zoe and Thomas, come back up here real fast because I want everyone to just see you once again. Is your students are working on these what they call performance task assessments. So they're really working on creating projects that they're going to do from 7th to 12th grade year, and they're going to create this beautiful e-portfolio. So they're going to be able to reflect back on the work from 7th through 12th grade. They will have a presentation their 8th grade year and their 12th grade year. So I just want to thank Zoe and Thomas again for it's very difficult to come and speak in front of people. And so I'm so very proud of them. So I'm going to give more. They don't want to miss class. They're very much. You can stay for the rest of the period till I'll let you stay for the rest of the second if you'd like to. But if you want to go to second period, you can. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Let's go one more. So Zoe, if you want to stay because you have PE, you can. Thomas, you can stay too, but third period, go to class. Okay. We want to congratulate Viviana de Rosas. Her mom's here right now. So we have different competitions that our students compete in across the county, across the district. So Viviana, one of our 8th graders, won this award for one of her speeches. So she's an amazing speaker, and we really have our students practice speaking in front of people so that they have that experience, so that they're not afraid to speak in front of adults or their peers. So congratulations to Viviana. Go ahead. Next one. We also want to share about our PBIS, so our positive behavior rewards. Our teachers select, our staff members select students. So earlier for first quarter, we had Kona Ice come out. And so each teacher picked 2 students that they felt were scholars. So we did that. Today, our staff picked students who have a positive attitude. So they surprised 2 students, and after school today, they will get TK burgers. So 200 of our Vikings will get TK burgers today after school for having a good attitude. So we just wanted to share again with you some of our school-wide events. We are so happy that you are here today and that you are participating and are part of our Walker and Kennedy family. So just to review, we had our wonderful Fomalicious. I didn't think of what the word was, Fomalicious. So the students loved playing in the bubbles, and we didn't know how wet it was going to get. And we just have a variety of events. So we just thank you for participating. And Lydia, did you want to talk a little bit about the parent ambassadors?
Okay. So we actually launched the Parent Ambassadors program last year. We had a fledgling group that a lot of you guys are here today. So thank you for being here. So it's a way of our parents to take leadership of events, and you guys already do so much. We want to make sure we acknowledge you, and we're aware of who's doing it. And you guys also are the representatives for Walker and Kennedy. So a lot of my parent ambassadors moved on to Kennedy last year, but
You'll see many of them.
you'll see many of them here, right here. So I just want to acknowledge. So here at Walker, in conjunction with our AI engineering class, our kids are the ones that create the stuff that we give to the parents. So our 8th grade parents get this shield because, you know, when you were a Viking, I touched it. So when you were a Viking, your shield indicated what family you belong to. So even though you move on, you're still getting the symbolic shield from Walker. And then we get these name tags, so you don't have to wear the stickers. When you come in, you wear the name tags. We have our pinning ceremony, usually in January. So for all of those of you that are participating in things, be on the lookout for the invitation, because we will be having the pinning ceremony this January.
Thank
So,
you.
For both of us, because you want to talk about Kennedy?
Yep. Yeah, so we just.
Do you want me to?
So at Kennedy, we just unveiled our Family and Community Engagement Center. So a lot of our parent ambassadors have been doing great work there. So we're hoping to collaborate with some families who may traditionally not have participated in family and community engagement at Kennedy. So for example, we've been having a lot of Korean workshops at our school, all in Korean for those families. And then as far as the Spanish-speaking parents, you know, they're always in the room hanging out with us. So, and the PTA has a new home at our center. So as ambassadors, we do want to recognize the work that all the parents are doing. You know, we see you a lot at school. We recognize that you spend a lot of time on campus. So we just wanted to create a space for you all to be recognized and have that platform where you feel like you make a difference, because you really do. At the end of the day, these are all for our students, and we see the value in all the work they put in. So we want to thank you.
So again, I'll be back again. So LCAP is coming up, guys, in January, and I want to give you guys a heads up, and I want you to know far in advance, because it starts at the end of January and it goes into February, March, and April. There's a series of 5 sessions where it's your opportunity to go to the district and participate in groups with teachers, administrators, students. Everybody there is equal and we all have the same vote. And this is your time to say, you know what, this is what I would really like to see at the schools. So it's run in a very democratic way. We create committees, we all talk about it in groups, depending on, there's 4 or 5 big headings, and you go to those groups and you work on that, and you basically help shape next year. So we encourage all of you guys to come, to participate. It is in the evening, so I know that is difficult for some of us, but if you can make it, we encourage you to make it, because this is the closest we come to helping everybody shape next year. So please, we want you to some Walker and Kennedy, because this is when your voice is the strongest. Thank you. So I'm going to say it in Spanish real quick.
Okay, so we're very excited, Walker families. Tomorrow is our annual lunch with Mr. and Mrs. Claus. So here's a picture from past years. And so if you have not yet RSVP'd, please make sure you do so today. You can bring your students a lunch and sit with them, and it's really fun, and you can bring your cell phones to take photos with Santa. Okay, I'm going to turn it over to Kennedy. Thank you, Ms. Hill-Bonales.
So Dr. Sasai and I both felt like the last two Coffee with the Principals were a little heavy, important but heavy. And so we wanted to end the calendar year, not the school year, but the calendar year in celebrations. So here are some of Kennedy's good news. And it's not necessarily semester, it's just some incredible news about how awesome a place Kennedy is. So go to the next one. I want you to see a couple of really great things. I want you to see our A through G completion. So that's really college preparedness has increased by 10% from the previous year to last year. So that's last year's graduating class, a 10% increase. That's incredible. The other one that's really important is right here. I want to circle it, but it'll be there forever. Is the AP course enrollment pass rate. So we have increased from 304 to 406. That's incredible. That is 102 more course enrollments and more test takers. So that's an incredible increase, and we're really happy about that. We're also really happy that the number of students that are participating in dual enrollment, that means that they are at Kennedy High School and enrolled in a college class, has almost doubled. That's incredible as well. And then our CTE pathway completion has increased by about 8.4%. That's the number of students that are exploring a career pathway. That's incredible. And that is most likely due to their involvement in our incredible pathways like our AI pathway that they start here at Walker and continue with us, our medical pathway. We have a child development pathway where they actually get to go out to elementary schools and work with elementary school students. So incredible career development programs at Kennedy. Let's go to the next one. And our fall sports were incredible, absolutely incredible. We had league championships in football, girls volleyball, and girls golf. So incredible. That means they were like #1 in their league. And then we made CIF appearances in all of these. Girls and boys cross country, girls golf, football, girls tennis, made it all the way to the quarterfinals. That's never happened before. And then girls volleyball, water polo, and then we have some individual students that we want to showcase. So Tiffany Ogar for volleyball, she made league MVP of all the students at all of the schools. She was the most valuable player. And that's a Kennedy student. We have Natalia Laziste. She was individual champion for golf. And this morning, we just had an NCAA signing for her. And she is headed to play golf at Cal State San Marcos. So incredible. We have Sophie Tamuka, who made it to CIF. She's a CIF qualifier in tennis. Incredible. And then Samya Melru, an individual champion for cross country. So incredible athletes, and we want to highlight that. All right, let's go to the next one. So here we go, some special awards. This year, 2024, Kennedy High School made the AP Honor Roll. And that is because of that 100 enrollment and test that you saw. So we made honor roll, incredibly exciting. And we are a 2024 California Distinguished School as well. We received recognition for that at a board meeting, and it was incredible. Got a nice pretty plaque that we have in our office. The next one. And this was a really big deal. Civic Learning Award of Excellence. There is only one high school every year that is awarded that, and Kennedy received that honor. We had both Chief Justice Patricia Guerrero and Superintendent of Public Instruction Tony Thurmond at our ceremony. And they said incredible things about the work that Kennedy is doing to engage our students in the civic learning space. And this one's a really big deal. This is Richard Tran, 12th grade Kennedy student. He got accepted this week. We found out that he was accepted to Princeton University. And this is the special thing. He received a full tuition scholarship. They call that a full ride. That means that his classes are paid for, his dorms are paid for, his books are paid for. He also gets living expenses to be able to exist and function in Princeton. An incredible, incredible honor for this student. Now we just have to like hold his hand to the paper and make him. So we're hoping. Some awesome school-wide events you can see up here. This is College and Career Fair. We had a great 12th grade luau. It was a 12th grade only event, which was incredible. Here was our back to school night with all of our clubs and programs selling food to our community and our families. Keep going. And your son David mentioned this. The grand reopening of the FACE Center. So now in room 901, our room completely dedicated to supporting our family and our community. We are very excited that we were able to make that happen this year. I know that David and I were concerned that we didn't have that space at the beginning of this year. We were able to make that happen, and more amazing things to come in that space. He doesn't like his tables, so we're gonna he's gonna get a late Christmas gift. And then you want to talk through some of these amazing family and community engagement pieces?
Yeah, so I mentioned a little bit before, but I've been proud to have we have in conjunction with the Korean parent organization workshops fully in Korean. So it's pretty cool to have that. I know that it's an important space to have for them to be able to receive their information. And I'm sure the people who speak English, we do have the privilege where we don't have to wear an interpreter device at every district meeting. So it's nice that they're able to speak their own language comfortably and receive all the info without, something in their ear the whole time. Something we take for granted. We also wanted to shout out all the parents who participated in our Parent Leadership Academy that we had this past November. We had probably the most parents out of all of the schools, I want to say, so that was really awesome. So I hope that after that they graduated their academy, they feel empowered in their community and have a strong voice to make the changes that they want. Because that's in the end, that's you have the power as parents. And here's a picture. We had a reflections luncheon with all the students who submitted some art this semester, and the topic was imperfect perfection. So there you go. Yeah, there you go. So it was just a way how students could express, however they wanted about their confidence and whatnot in the form of art. So that was really cool. It was visual, media, art. So we just had a little nice luncheon, and that was with the PTS. So lots of good things happening at Kennedy. So we wanted to do a quick winter craft with everybody. Since there's a lot of us, we'll be calling table by table, but we have a tree back there. We would like everyone for a little bit to sit and think about their hopes and dreams going into 2025. So we'll be getting some nice, cool, cute, colorful markers, and everyone, table by table, will start writing this, and then at the end, we'll take a picture. So we'll start by doing the tables probably closer to the board.
What are they writing it on?
It's gonna be on the tree.
Oh, okay.
So we will be doing that right now.
Maybe,
Yes.
what are we writing about?
Your hopes and dreams for the new year. It could be for you, for your students, whatever you want. But we'll be calling table by table.
Your materials, I'll use my teacher voice. While you're getting your materials, we just want to, so that you have all the time to do the craft and you can think about your hopes and dreams for yourself and maybe your student. We just want to go over just a couple of things. Mostly they're Kennedy related things, just so you have that awareness. But we have for our 12th grade families, you are the parent of a 12th grader. We have a financial aid presentation on December 17th, so next week. Put that on your calendar, 6:30 to 8 p.m. at the KPAC. So everything about that financial aid piece, wanting to make sure that you have all your materials prepared and everything that you're going to need to complete the application. It is open now. And then we have a DLAC meeting, 9:15, La Palma Room. So if you're a part of our DLAC, make note of that. The CSU Family Summit, that's for both Kennedy and Walker. So our Family Summit is January 16th. When we come back from break, that's like gonna feel quick, right? And that's really all day at Cal State Fullerton. And then we have a tech workshop, January 17th, with Dr. Sherman, 9:30 to 10:30 in Kennedy's face, so 901 over there. He is one of our district teachers that works with eCadence, and so he's going to be able to help us figure out all of the things with eCadence that we need to know as parents to support our child. All right, so that's going to be really important.
David, do you want to talk about these?
Yeah.
Talk about those? Those are soon.
So we know the holidays can be a tough time for a lot of families in regards to gifts, food access. So we made these graphics. These are some toy drives that are happening in the nearby cities, Anaheim really. So I'm gonna add this in the upcoming Sunday newsletter, but if you're interested, they're having some drive-through drop-in toy drives. Yeah, the soonest being this Saturday, and then I'll put this one for the upcoming Sunday newsletter, which is next Saturday. But these are relatively nearby, so if you're interested in getting some gifts for your children, we put some QR codes to sign up, and we'll also be putting on social media, just in case you don't get a picture today. And then this is for Walker families, but
Well, this is really for everyone.
Yeah.
So this is really for everyone. So let me talk through this one, because this was actually really important. So this is Kennedy Expo, and Kennedy Expo is really Kennedy's open house. But our open house doesn't look anything like the old traditional open house used to be. This is really where our families can go and find out more about the amazing programs that are at Kennedy High School. So there will be interactive exhibits and demonstrations, students and teachers showing off all of the things that they do in their classroom. There will be visual and performing arts student performances. So our amazing show choir will perform, our theater will perform, you'll see band performances. You'll also have information about the IB diploma program. And the reason why that's important is we have the IB diploma at Kennedy. We are the only school in the district that has this prestigious IB diploma. And IB is International Baccalaureate, and it means that a student receiving the IB diploma has a diploma not just in the United States, but one that works internationally as well. So it's a very, very important diploma, and we are the only school in the district with it. If your student is currently at Walker in an AI pathway class and they want to continue to Kennedy, there's all sorts of information. If they aren't in that AI pathway class, they feel like they missed out, there's going to be information and demonstrations to show you all of the amazing things that our students do. And the really cool thing at Kennedy is you can be both in the IB program and get the AI CTE pathway at the same time. So they're integrated. We have some Kennedy 101 presentations, so you can come in, find out all the stuff about Kennedy that you wanted to know. And we'll have food sales, all of the accolades that you already saw are here. So mark your calendars. That's January 22nd, 5:30 to 7:30. It's really a community event. It is for our current Kennedy families and Walker families, including our 7th grade families, not just our 8th grade families, because I know planning for high school, even if you're a 7th grade family, you've already started. You're already thinking about it. So come, check us out. Plus, you know, we have the best colors, green and gold. Okay, go to the next one. And then if you are a Walker family, raise your hand if you're a Walker family of an 8th grader. Okay, so your 8th graders are going to be participating in an 8th grade wide field trip on January 10th. Now that's the first Friday when we come back from break. So have it kind of in your mind.
It's the first time in a long time that we've done this, so all of our kids are walking across the street.
Don't worry, we'll have a La Palma PD will close the street for the period of time where they're walking across the street. So it's walk from Walker. They're going to see student performances. They're going to connect with teams and clubs. They're going to visit electives classrooms. They're going to have a chance to win Kennedy gear, shirts and hats and things like that. There is a Google form that students need to fill out to express interest in what elective classes they would like to see.
And they did that in English
And they
class.
did that. And then as parents, there is a permission slip to attend. So go home and sign it. There isn't anything else you need to do. Just sign it. And then January 10th, they are going to be walking across the street from Walker to Kennedy to experience. It's a little 2-hour, 8:30 to 10. We're really excited to be able to bring this back. What else do we got? Okay, now we can do our crafts, right?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay.
All right, so if you are watching at home, thank you so much. I think this is where we leave you.
Yes.
If you're watching at home, we appreciate you. Thank you for logging in.
Thank you. Who's explaining the craft for us?